Welcome back to Miracle Mask, and now we're finishing with the hidden door. So let's watch. We have 2 secret episodes to watch, so let's watch the first one.
And they're quite a while.
Hello there, it's Luke. I'm sure by now you all know me as Professor Layton's #1 apprentice.
Who are you talking to,
original
Luke?
Trilogy.
Remember,
He's filming a vlog.
Remember, Dwebs, Level 5 loves to be meta with their
YouTubers.
extras.
Maybe you don't remember, but we went on an adventure together through my home, the Misty Town of Miss Towery.
He's referencing the first prequel, too.
Okay.
I'm really glad we've had a chance to meet again.
Actually, I have a question I never asked before. We know about Layton's hat, but have we ever seen Luke without his hat?
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
In this game, actually, too. Don't you remember?
I forgot.
Alright, anyway.
Sorry.
Because it was the very first time I got to work with Professor Layton. That's right, Professor. Now, Spect actually is the first game chronologically.
Right.
I met the professor before that, but I was so little, and I don't remember it at all.
Yeah, because of their parents being friends and shit.
Okay.
My father talked about him a lot, though. They'd been friends since university. So when Miss Towery was in trouble, I just knew he'd help us.
Basically, this episode unlocks to if you insert the password that comes with
I know the drill.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's for every single Layton game, pretty much.
Needless to say, we hit it off right from the start. It was as if we were destined to be teacher and pupil.
His face.
Oh, really now? That's not quite the way I remember it.
Aye, who's the one who's actually apprenticed in the original trilogy, though?
I was here first.
I'm still scared about Emmy's fate.
Emmy,
I know. It's horrible.
No,
Emmy, are you trying to seduce little
well, allow me
Luke?
to say it right now. She doesn't die, if that's what you're thinking.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then
Layton
just randomly shot her in the head.
Especially
When
because
I first met you, you were a very shy and reclusive little boy.
let's just say Emmy is a very Hino has a very specific role for her as a metaphor in the next game. Anyway.
Okay.
That's not true. Well, maybe I was a little standoffish, but I had a good reason to be.
True.
Okay, Tia, if you don't want to be spoiled, you may want to, I don't know.
Oh come on! I didn't spoil
I
anything.
understand, Luke. I was just teasing you.
Anyway.
I guess it's not too spoilerish.
Okay.
Don't be mean, Emmy. And anyway, can't you see I'm in the middle of an important introduction?
Well, he really is filming a vlog. Well, why don't you introduce me too?
I want to be in the vlog too.
This is Emmy Altava, the one who spoiled my
Yes,
vlog.
having a girl in your vlog will boost views.
I mean, you're obviously standing on the left of the camera.
All
You're
right,
expecting
so
a guest.
let's
good
proposal.
idea.
all right, wait. Let's test your
Anyway.
memory.
This is Emmy. She has a funny sounding surname. Do you know what it is?
Altava.
Altava.
There you go.
Altava.
That is correct. Now let's see if you can solve it without being spoiled by Emmy. Emmy Altava is her full name. She claims to be the professor's assistant.
I never said she was my assistant.
I don't claim to be Luke. I was officially appointed by dear
Dean Delmona.
Delmona. Sorry?
Dean Delmona.
Dean Delmona.
The dean of the university.
Dean Delmona. Okay.
Not to be confused with Demona.
The Mona.
Do you know who Demona is, Pedro?
Yes, I do.
Oh, so you got it from the Crankakai.
Yes.
Dean Delmona, he's the head of Crescent Hill University, isn't he?
Exactly. Got a problem with that?
By the way,
That's
Pedro,
fine, though.
request for your playthrough of Yokai Watch, make sure to at least get the Demona.
I'll try, but yeah.
If the game is merciful enough. Or just use that
Go ahead.
little trick to do.
Why are you being so defensive, Emmy?
I'm not. Now, here's another question for you in the audience.
Foreshadowing.
Do you know
by the way.
Luke's surname? What is?
Wow,
Nah,
yeah.
nothing.
Have you been here since the first game?
Of course they do.
I'll not say anything, Shuai. Just
Triangle.
Triangle. It's clearly triangle.
That's it, Triton. I'm Luke Triton, the Professor's #1 apprentice.
What if Luke gave his last name?
He's been helping the Professor out ever since we solved the Miss Hollery case.
But I still got there first, so...
Ha!
She's like one of those YouTube comments. First.
If it hadn't been for that, I'd never have met you as a professor. It was so strange. The things that were happening to Miss Towery.
That's going to be her comment on this vlog.
About?
What are the answers? Is this a question? A spectre ruining homes. B, final answer.
Stealing flutes.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah, with £1 million.
Yay! You have to share between the 4 of us.
Okay, I'll think of what that is.
A town cursed by a spectre. I never expected that something really was destroying those houses. I did say houses.
I was born in London, but I grew up in Miss Towery. It really upset me that so many houses were damaged.
So you guys get £200,000 each.
Huzzah!
Sorry, I use euros, so I have to calculate what the difference is.
I'll convert it.
Just
have to
convert
convert
those
it.
American dollars for me.
Oh, come on, Teo. That's what banks are for.
But Pedro, if there's one thing that banks have proved in these recent years, is that they're very incompetent.
True. Oh, trust me, Teo. Believe it or not, my bank doesn't even know what PayPal is. Yes! My bank doesn't know what PayPal is. That's how incompetent Portuguese banks are. There you go. Basically, let's just say my country is still behind 50 years in some aspects.
But there was one mystery that remained.
There was a mysterious man.
What's this?
What?
Me? Mysterious?
What's this?
Me? Mysterious?
Oh, wait, that wasn't anybody.
Actually, this
You know who that is.
I recognize that voice a mile away.
What, did I miss something? Sorry. We'll dub it in post.
I guess it's
Of course you would. It's me.
Johnny Bravo's long-lost father, eh?
Inspector Grosky, you're looking lively as ever. I always love
guy
that
must
face.
be on something. He managed to outrun a freaking motorcycle or moped, whatever that is he has. Yeah, motorcycle.
Alright, so... What? What's this? I wasn't informed of a spot check. Okay, so what's his first name?
Inspector Grosky's first name. This one's a toughie.
Not if you've met a certain someone several times in the prequel trilogy.
Well, let's find out what the answers are. Okay. Clamp.
There you go.
That's the one.
Yay!
Yay!
Clamp Grosky, that's who I am. Thank my parents.
Huh, I guess it's a fine enough name.
Inspector Grosky works at Scotland Yard, and he's right on the ball when it comes to the investigations. He's actually the best inspector aside from Chelmy.
Ha ha ha, well said.
And yes, he actually is the best one aside from Show Me.
That's incredibly worrying.
Scotland Yard,
My
Britain's finest.
My chest hair approves of this situation.
They were all solved by the professor, weren't they?
The way his chest is always...
No, I can't
the way
deny
his
that.
chest is...
Well, it's been fun, but I can't stay to chat. I smell a case brewing.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Layton won't solve all the cases. After all, there'll be a certain American attorney who even solves a case or two for them.
Yeah, he kicked up a dust storm.
You know, with the way his chest always sticks out like that, I'm adamant that Grosky's actually incredibly thin and all that bit is just his hair.
Wow.
It's easy to get sidetracked with Inspector Grosky in your life.
No kidding.
Emmy's
What
had
was
enough
we
of
even
his shit.
talking about?
The mysterious man. That was it. He called himself Descalay.
But his real name is Bob.
Actually, he does have a real name, but we won't learn it until the next game.
Is it Bob?
No, it's not Bob.
No.
Not even close.
Not even,
He's
not even
I am the
close.
main
Trust me,
villain.
Adjectives, trust me. In this particular case, you will never guess what his real name is. Trust me.
Is it something really pedantic?
Let's just say his name is of particular importance. Anyway,
Is it my real first name?
no.
Oh.
Is it Herschel Layton
Whatever he's
spelled
up to.
backwards?
No.
Can't be.
Alright, let's get back to the script.
Okay. If he even dares to lay a hand on the professor, I'll have next Sunday.
She
That's a
can?
very
Then he'll
specific
arrest you
time.
again.
Meet me Sunday at o'clock.
Wait, but Sunday, that may be one of the days of the Super
Let's
Bowl
not,
coming.
let's not forget that Emmy, as we've learned from the movie, Emmy doesn't even fight fair. She will kick a guy in the balls.
Who's going to lay a hand on me?
Emmy said
take
she would,
advantage.
Professor.
Professor!
I would stand against threaten you, Professor, as your number one assistant.
Actually, Emmy, I never called you my assistant. That's very reassuring, Emmy, but I think I should be able to defend myself. After all, I got a black belt in karate.
But Professor, I thought you were a I thought you studied sword fighting.
Swordsman.
My origin story changes all
Eh.
the time, okay?
Well, of
Yeah, it
course.
tends to vary
It's
based on
starting
all
to
the
sound like a
beats
bad
based
comic
off of
plot.
him in Smash 4.
Professor, do you have any idea what Descalay is trying to do?
Hell if I know.
I can't say I do, Luke, but I'm quite certain we'll be seeing him again.
Buy Azran Legacy. Buy Azran Legacy.
Buy our games! Buy our games!
That's what I'm worried about.
It's amazing how this game is a giant commercial for Azran Legacy, yet it manages to keep its own story straight.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Well, the great thing is that this isn't you. I mean, you have only yourself to blame for watching this anyway because you specifically entered the password.
I can surmise is he's after something related to my research.
Hint, hint.
Your research is after something to do with archaeology.
Well, let's take things as they come. He's sure to rear his head again
I
soon.
might as well replace this episode with
He could
Hino
be
with
in this
with
very
Hino
own art.
with a video of Hino going. Here's some hints, guys, and here's some more hints. Here's some more hints.
Buy our game!
Here's even a secret hint.
Right, what matters most is the adventures we'll have.
You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed all of a sudden, Luke.
Thanks?
Yeah.
Bushy-tailed isn't some British slander for, like, love, is it?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Of course, I'm the professor's #1 apprentice.
I think it means that he's just sort of perked up.
I
a
got all the
bit.
questions
He's a bit
right.
happier.
You can never be too careful, considering how different sometimes the British like to word stuff. Like, I never knew that slag was actually a curse over there, but
Of course I
apparently
did.
several Transformers episodes had to be censored over
Professor
there.
himself have to get you like 4 questions correct. Are you all set?
The episode Super Speedy Sizer Squeezy for MLP was censored because of cider, even though it's non-alcoholic.
All right.
Wow.
Good. Don't
Yeah,
forget
that episode is only available on Netflix.
okay,
It was
this
never
bit,
shown on
this bit.
TV.
Good. Don't lock your door on the way out. Now fuck
Oh,
up.
Britain, never stop being weird.
All right. Now episode 2, which unlocks after you get the password from Azran Legacy. The key
The
to our
key to our world lies in the legacies from
Now
past
here's the
ages.
shameless promo.
Buy
It's
our
pretty-
game.
Practically
well,
on the
actually, Dibs, you have to own the game to unlock this. So technically, no.
Oh, but hey. Let's remember, guys, this does not steam.
Our games
Yes.
now
And it's,
play.
and it's an interesting thing. Before you ask, before you say, I'll just go check the passwords on the internet. Actually, no, because the passwords are built in a way where you have to literally the games are linked in a certain way where one particular password from one copy will only work for one copy of the game. It cannot be used.
Service
Okay,
pre-owned
that's
with
from the
Fox.
Eternal Diva.
The Lost Kingdom of Ambrosia.
So you're saying if we get a pre-owned copy, we're fucked?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on whether the person used the password or not.
That's
level
kind of
5.
unfair.
Unless it
Okay.
Anywho, but remember, guys, for as much teasing as they are, it will never amount to the teasing of Kingdom Hearts 2's secret ending.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for that game after like 2004.
Anyway.
Okay.
Hi, Descolo.
How many times will you stand in my way, Herschel Layton? You act upon your intellect as if it's for the good of mankind, but you know nothing. Nothing at all. You don't know yet.
Descalay, his name is on the box. You should know your fate by this point.
Herschel Layton, you are oblivious and yet you still manage to interfere. Why must you taunt me so? Has fate played me a cruel hand?
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo, everyone has problems.
Trust me, Teo. Trust me. By Azran Legacy, you will see and understand why he is the way he is.
Hashtag evil villain problems.
Yeah.
Pedro,
how do you think they're gonna react?
Oh, I don't even know. Trust me, Teo, you know how good he knows like context and backstories.
Emmy, look!
Watch your step, Luke. I don't want you falling into the chasm. Yeah.
Don't, Luke, don't!
Thanks for playing.
There's a ravine down here.
That last step was a doozy.
We've made it to the lowest level of the ruins. I think we may have stepped in on a villainous monologue. Though it might just be my ears playing tricks on me.
So these are the
remnants.
These are the remnants of the Akban Lane ruins.
Akbadine. It's pronounced Akbadine, but fine.
Actually, Pedro, it's pronounced both ways by several characters in the game.
Fine, whatever.
Did the Azran really have such advanced technology?
Yes,
Yet
they were so stupid they disappeared.
Don't you just love
I
when...
guess
Let's just say, actually, Teo, interesting thing. Azran Legacy explains that too.
What sort of civilization they were.
Azran Legacy actually will explain why the Azran have disappeared.
Oh, okay, I was thinking of something like the mythos of Atlantis, but I guess it's fine.
Think more Castle in the Sky.
Okay.
Basically, Azran Legacy is pretty much the equivalent to, well, practically every single third game, but mostly to, it's, shall we say, the equivalent to Ace Attorney 3 in terms of explaining the lore of the world and actually tying things together.
Advanced technology by ancients. Castle in the Sky. Are they the Babylon?
Shiro, have you ever seen... Shiro, have you ever...
It's still, honestly, it's still Hander Beast way better than...
Who's skulking back there?
Question, Shiro, have you seen Hayao Miyazaki's Castle in the Sky?
No, I haven't.
Oh, hello there.
And now behold, there's my...
Young lady, where are your manners?
And
now behold, as I take charge of this episode. Descalay!
We thought you'd fled the city.
And now behold, as
Is that kind of stupid.
And now behold, as the Grand Cavern Orchestra plays my amazing theme.
Come on, Descalay, I'm tired conducting this thing.
Don't be absurd. Keep it up, Mr. Conductor. I found what I wanted. It simply held no more meaning for me. And now you're here. Just what are you playing at?
Now, Luke, it's rude to point.
Perhaps
We need to ban you from playing that Ace Attorney nonsense, Luke.
Perhaps if you asked more politely, I would deign to answer you. That professor of yours clearly hasn't taught you
Actually tried, he's Luke, but he's that dancer.
Yes.
Spit it out, Descalay. What are you after?
Spoilers, Emmy. Spoilers.
Tell me now! Well, this is kind of an prologue thingy.
And under what obligation must I answer? no matter. I do have something interesting to tell you. Layton will
Spoiler
not
alert.
be smashed. Spoilers. There, I spoiled it.
Fuck you too, then.
Boy, you implied that the Azran civilization crumbled, did you not?
Actually, I did. Yeah.
I'm not boy. My name is Luke Triton. As I was saying, the Azran civilization is still very much alive, and they've left quite a legacy.
Ha 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 ha. Roll credits.
That's impossible.
Such
That's
a
not
feeling
true.
Don't to be true. Do you deny the truth laid out before you? You know it's
You're an asshole.
Like Star Wars.
I mean, I don't even understand what makes an Azran different from a human being.
You'll see.
That's what
Theo.
again, Teo. That's what the Nest game is for.
You're really
What
hyped.
truth would that be?
Well, Teo, why do you think they called it that?
I guess.
You know, he could just capture them now, and Emmy could kick his ass.
Unfortunately, Shiroi, this episode is not canon, so done.
Think
Oh.
back.
So
Yeah.
They're just doing a bit.
even if they did capture him, it wouldn't matter because this episode is not canon.
Descalate. Enough riddles. Tell us what you know.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the man with the hat?
Sorry, Emmy. You'll have to play Azran Legacy.
Oh, I will, Emmy Altara.
But I don't have
I
$34.99 on me right now.
Well, too bad.
Well, too bad then.
In that case, export.
How do you know my name?
Because I heard you.
I-
I heard people
because-
call you that, you moron.
Because I read the script.
Yeah, this is the second game now.
It seems our little repartee must end here. I can't tell how I know you because that would spoil Azran Legacy. And you know, spoilers are
Wait,
not
Descalate,
allowed.
hold on.
Love it, love it.
In the
What?
meantime, until next time, Miss Altava. In the meantime, here's a new 3DS. That'll come in handy by 2015.
And he's gone.
Odd.
Along with the
By the way-
orchestra.
Oh, before I
Excellent.
go, bye Azran Legacy. Bye.
Pedro?
Yes, that,
Get back here, you probate scum! Yeah, I actually forgot about
yeah, I guess
that.
that's gross.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I forgot. Sorry. Where did he go? That villain.
He went to the sequel. He was just here. He went that way.
You've been chasing Descalate, Inspector?
Of course, he's the one responsible for putting the city into this fine mess.
Fine.
Actually, he kind of was.
Yeah, he was actually. He was the
Yeah.
thinks he can just shirk the law. Hey, well, he's got another thing coming. See you in London, Emmy.
Well, oh no, I was gonna say he had to go back to being captured, but no, he ended up escaping. So.
Ta-da-da-da.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Hey, Emmy, don't be so hard
Emmy's
with him. He's
not
doing
amused.
his job.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. I'm just getting a little tired of Groski's antics.
He's doing his job, you bitch.
I'm guessing she means like his buffoonery more so than his determination.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's very energetic.
Energetic. That's one word for him.
Would you rather talk to a boring policeman?
let's just
Well, I wonder.
Well, Shelby
I
is
wonder.
He's-
much straightforward in comparison.
I wonder
hints,
if Emmy-
hints, throwing hints. Anyway,
I wonder if Emmy. I wonder if Emmy's still a little. I wonder if Emmy's still a little bit salty about how she and Grosky met.
yeah, there's that too. Yeah, remember, Dwebs, that when they first met, Emmy treated her, Gorski treated her like a criminal. So maybe she still kind of
She
resents.
sort of got framed. Yeah.
You did?
Ironic, because now she and Grosky are on quite best bud terms. Do you think he's after something in the ruins?
After something? say perhaps the lost legacy of the Azran?
Like that's
So you mean it's a lost?
Just rearrange those last few words, Layton. Why don't
at this point. At this point, they might as well have. Hey, Professor, I found an inscription
Yeah,
here.
I'm actually
What
not.
did you
I'm
say,
actually
Professor?
surprised that
Let's
in
go.
the-
That's
in
just at the
the
bottom of
public
that's just at the bottom of this
yes,
tunnel. It's a
there's
script
not a
for Azran
transacting
and Legacy.
by Azran
It's
Legacy.
yes.
Hey Pedro, how much you want to bet that in the Japanese version they were also advertising the crossover at this point? I could just imagine.
You're
Hi,
so predictable,
Professor.
Luke. You little
Yeah.
freak.
I don't know. Usually they like to be self-contained with that kind of shit.
Yeah, well, they could have done it with the Japanese version since that one was coming out. Got it 2 freaking years ahead.
I'll bet you a trick of pudding you could take to me.
Can't finish before me.
Oof, you'll regret you ever said that, young man.
What's a treacle pudding?
Pudding of treacle.
What's treacle?
It's something.
Treacle, little star.
I thought you would know.
Isn't treacle like a mixture of fruit?
I don't know. I don't have treacle.
But it's a British thing by the sounds of it, unless it's also a thing in America.
We just call it treacle dessert. We don't actually know what treacle is.
So it's pretty much your equivalent to mystery meat.
Yeah.
Only
Except
pudding.
Except it won't kill us.
All right. I see the reason why not. All right. Come on, guys. Wait. Sorry, Emmy. I've got some bad news for you.
Oh,
wait, hold on.
Hello.
I'll tell you afterwards.
John Descolet.
Gee, Desca.
Remember, I'm
can I-
voicing.
Oh, come on. Can I be Bronov? We've also all the cool
But I-
characters.
Actually,
Oh,
Oh,
can
his
I
name
be-
isn't.
Sorry,
his name's
you know,
Gene?
you handed me so very little roles.
Yeah, actually, there you go. Give it the tail. Give it the tail.
Go ahead, Theo.
Go
It's
ahead,
all
Theo.
yours.
Even your great minds cannot grasp the true importance of the Azran legacy. Roll credits.
Roll credits.
Let
Well,
me guess.
we're not-
You want it for
Fuck,
greed.
no matter.
Actually, no, Shiroi. His motive is also.
Wait.
Not while I.
The two of you?
Hint.
Something.
Hint.
Yeah.
Again, I can just picture Akito Hino writing this, and then when he ends, he's like, genius.
Okay.
So guys. So guys, are you really hyped for Layton 6?
I guess.
I actually showed Teo, the Japanese trailer. Shiro, you think you still have time for a trailer?
Yes.
Yes. All right,
Sure.
I'm
Why
excited
not?
too, but we gotta go through the
I just-
crossover first.
all right. Let me show you the trailer that I showed. This is the Japan. Oh, by the way, might as well give you a thing for Teo, Shiroi, and Wibbs. Don't watch the Nintendo American / European trailers. They spoil one of the big plot twists, and I can't believe they did that.
Okay, fine.
Just watch the Japanese trailers. The actual. Basically, since Level 5 publishes their own games, they are the ones who did the marketing in Japan, but Nintendo fucked it up with the marketing because they spoil the identity of one of they spoil one of the big twists, shall we say. Anyway.
Okay,
Okay,
Emmy,
yeah,
I've
sure.
got some.
Just
Emmy, I
make-
have some very
Just
bad.
make sure it's on with subtitles so we can read it.
That's the thing, Jova. Unfortunately, there was at one point a sub version of this, but it got deleted. I just wanted to show, just for the sake of showing. I didn't mean commentary wise, but
But,
Yeah, I don't need to
Oh,
understand
well,
it.
we haven't quite ended the commentary with a see you later, folks.